Thank you. You can show a Heartland Animal Shelter you care by responding to their call for donations of pet food. Now, Southeast Missouri Pets recently announced they are out of adult dog food and in need of puppy food as well. The nonprofit is asking people to donate bags of Purina dog chow or Purina one adult dog food. And you can do this by picking it up at the store yourself and dropping it off at the shelter or purchasing it online and having it sent to them. Now, joining us, we do have Jen Farmer and Olivia Whitehead.
Hi.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Now, who do we have here today?
I'm holding Timber and Olivia is holding Birch.
Oh my goodness, adorable.
Yeah.
So, have you seen any donations of food
Oh my goodness,
come so
our
far?
community is amazing.
Yes.
The outpour of food donations that we've had so far has been just amazing. Now, of course, we'll always need food, so any donation, it will be amazing just to keep coming. So
Awesome. And so what are some other things that you guys are currently in need of as
in
well?
need of puppy food, we always need leashes and collars. That is something that's really good, especially for adoptions to go home in. We definitely need treats, newspapers. Sometimes we use for our puppies, as well as blankets. Right now with the cold weather, we're going to be bundling them puppies up in their kennels.
Now, I know we're experiencing some very cold weather right now and also with chances of snow on the way. So kind of what should we do if we do happen to see a stray, whether we're driving, see a stray animal out by themselves?
The first thing you can do, I mean, of course, we all want to pick up a stray. And unfortunately, we're full and we're on managed intakes. We are, as Birch says, we are full. We have been full for a while. So it's not like you can just bring the animal straight to us and have a spot.
Yeah.
But we do recommend you bring that animal in, give us a call, check for a chip, and put it on CMO Lost Pet. That is a wonderful way to try and reconnect with an owner. Most of the time, you're going to look around and you're going to find that owner's home. That owner's probably looking, but for the most part, make sure you post to CMO Pets and the Facebook groups.
Now, how about our pets? How long can pets typically be outside with the freezing temperatures that we are experiencing now?
Enough to potty.
Wow.
That's about it. Just
Yeah.
enough to potty. I would have them inside. Be careful of chemicals. That's a huge thing a lot of people don't think of. The ice that you use, the chemicals that you use, and also their diets may need to be increased too because of the cold weather. Their calories count, it needs to be upped a little bit.
Now, when you guys made the post about you guys in need of food for the dogs, what was your reaction like seeing how the community just came together for you guys?
It kind of chokes me up. I get chills. I really do. We had Amazon came and they had to go around the corner to our other building to put it into storage because there was so much.
Oh, wow.
So Chewy and Amazon delivered, and that was just the people that came in. It was just the smiles on their faces and everything. Them walking through the shelter, knowing who they were providing help for too is really neat.
That is neat, and it's always good to see the community come together.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. And if
you'd
like to adopt Timber and Birch, they're adorable. We'll have all the information on how to do that at KFVS12.com after the show. And up next, say